It is March 11th, day 3 of Bike Week. We had a different day planned for today. I had an appointment with a pastor of a Baptist church down south, a 9,000 member church that has 5 campuses, and he wanted to meet to talk about our training and what we do. And so Larry and I went to a new place for breakfast called Flapjack Johnny's. Got a great waitress named Paris, young lady with a 3-year-old child, and we were able to share the gospel with her and pray for her. We headed down south, and unfortunately, the roads didn't match up what was on the GPS. There was lots and lots of road construction, and roads that were supposed to keep going straight ended and made turns. And so the hour and a half commute, according to the GPS, ended up being 2.5 hours. But we got down there in plenty of time to meet with the pastor, had a great meeting with him. He told me he had a dream a while ago. He goes, I'm not big on dreams and stuff, but he had this nightmare. And he said, I dreamed that the Lord came back and the skies opened up and Christ came down and I met him in the air. And as I was going up, I was just praising God that I was getting to go to heaven. And then all of a sudden, this tremendous guilt hit me. And it was guilt because I hadn't shared the gospel with people that were in my life, and also that my people weren't totally equipped. And he said, and it's bothered me ever since. And he said, so God's really using it to impact me. And he said, and here you come along and you help do that. So we had a nice long conversation, probably about 45 minutes, and he's going to book us to come at some point in the future. So we're excited about that. We ended up riding back up to Daytona, and on the way we stopped in Port Orange for dinner. And I walked into the restaurant. There was a couple sitting there, and they saw the keystone from the Pennsylvania Game Commission on my vest. And the lady said, "Are you from Pennsylvania?" I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "I live in Tennessee now, but I did come from Pennsylvania." And I said, "Are you from PA?" And she said, "Yeah, we're from the Scranton area." I said, "Oh, my daughter-in-law is from Old Forge." And they said, "Yeah, right down the road." So I said, "So are you guys retired?" And they said, "Yeah, we're retired." I said, "What'd you do for a living?" And it was Joe and Tina. And Joe said, "Well, I was in the Marine Corps for 5 years, and then 23 years in the Army, retired as a first sergeant." And I said, "Well, thank you for your service. I have something special for you." So I reached in my pocket, pulled out a camel-covered Gospel of John, explained to him what it was, and we ended up having a nice little conversation back and forth for a while. And then I got a waitress. Her name was Rhonda, and got to share the gospel with her, gave her a great tip and a Gospel of John, wrote a nice personal note in the front of it, and she was so touched by that when we left. So those were our divine appointments for today. I mean, most of our day was spent on the road. We did a total of 207 miles, I believe, and a lot of it was in traffic, a lot of it was in construction, and so we're back for the night. Don't have anything else on the calendar for tonight, so we'll see what the Lord has for us tomorrow. Keep us in your prayers. Thank you.